Welcome back to Talos Principle 2 DLC, playing as Yakut. I've forgotten we'd left him like that with this camera angle. Hello. So, welcome to the Caribbean. We had just solved all the green puzzles in this area, so now we're going to go over to the red area. I say all the puzzles, we've not solved the optional one, the triangle puzzle. We'll probably come back to it later, because it was frustrating me. So instead, we will head over to the red area. Now, I could fast travel there, but I don't want to. I want to go the long way. Ooh, the bridge creaks. That's satisfying. And this, I assume, is some kind of end game situation. I've not actually looked at this up close yet. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is anti-grav stuff, so I can actually just walk around. Okay, there's only so far I can go.
I think I have to activate the lighthouses before I can solve this.
Okay,
which
fine.
is good, because it looks terrifying, and I'm not ready.
Aww. And we had one case. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? Once you're on this, and your perspective changes. That looks nice. The Caribbean does, doesn't it? A puzzle-solving holiday in paradise. Red puzzles. Let's take a look. See what we can do here. And we begin this away. It's quite far away, this puzzle. There's also, you know what, let's go check this out. It's a star puzzle. Oh, okay. Interesting. An interesting pattern there. What does it mean? We just don't know. Oh, itchy leg. Oh, look, a butterfly. Whoa! Okay, camera's gone underwater. Wonder what happened there for a second. A little lounge in the deck chair on the red beach. Oh, that's also what I wanted to check out. There was an information stand here that said back soon. Is whoever's there back now? Oh, they are. Who is it? Oh, it's Barzai. Oh, hello.
How are you on this fine day, Yakut?
He's the one who made this whole thing. I'd like to know more about the exhibition. Why did you create it?
I'd love to know more about the exhibition. Why did you create it?
That's what I said.
When all of these new technologies became available, I realized I had an opportunity to create something different. You see, I'd made another puzzle-themed exhibition, Trials of an Imagined Past, a few years ago. But something about it had always bothered me. It was so nostalgic. It didn't just celebrate the past, it yearned for it. As if the best thing for all of us was to return to the simulation where we would have a purpose. So, in a way, your team can actually take some of the credit for this exhibition. When you freed Athena, you also freed my imagination.
Puzzles for the sake of puzzles. What happens if I solve the gold puzzles and the star puzzles? Oh, I've just realised there's a little bit of a delay on my input there. Let me quickly refresh that 1 second. Bear with. Bear with. That's better. What happens if I solve the gold puzzles and the star puzzles?
What happens if I solve the gold puzzles and the star puzzles?
You'll feel very, very clever.
Okay, cool, thank you. Do you have any plans for future exhibitions?
Do you have any plans for future exhibitions?
Why do people always ask me about the next thing when I've just finished something?
Enjoy what it is right now. Do you think it's been a success?
Do you think the exhibition has been a success?
If even one person has a good experience, then that is success, no? To improve a person's life is not a small matter.
Is he talking about me streaming on Twitch? Even if just one person enjoys it, then it's worth it, no? Do you think nostalgia's bad for us?
Do you think nostalgia is bad for us?
I think nostalgia is normal for any intelligent being experiencing time and change. In small doses, it is both healthy and delightful. But it can be dangerous, because it's easy to get lost in a haze of old symbols that carry the appearance of meaning, but no real value.
Liftraiser was really opposed to moralistic art. What do you think?
Leithras here was really opposed to moralistic art. What do you think?
Need to get that pronunciation right.
I believe the morality of art is the morality of the creator, who made a universe of colliding galaxies and collapsing stars where life and death exist in endless conflict. And yet, we are blessed and burdened with conscience. If that does not answer your question, good.
Okay, bye then.
Thanks. I should go.
Good chat. Can I go in there? I can. Oh, no, I can't. Ah, I thought I could. Never mind. The exhibition is divided into 3 sections, red, blue and green. You can solve them in any order you want. We seem to be going... well, we did green first, so now we're going to do red. Let's see what it's got in store for us. The missing element. Okay, so we've got an activator there that's doing this. A box there, so we could get that out of there fairly easily. There's the ultimate goal. Oh, could we get that out of there fairly easily? Because I need to be able to... Oh, yes, I can. Can I? Can I get both? I think I can, can't I? Put that there. I'll go and stand here. That'll do that. Go and get the box. Lovely. And then I get... oh, interesting. Oh, I see. I see. Because what you can do is you can put that on here. And if you stand on the button, then that will activate, go up, and then drop that down. So now we have a connector as well. And I'm assuming... Oh, yeah, okay, fine. I see. I gotcha. Do I gotcha? Ooh, maybe not. Because oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, of course. I gotcha. Connect that to that. And pop that there. A Wednesday evening stream, that's not unusual. That's my regular schedule. Gotcha. Ba-ding. Good evening, Purple Traitor. How are you? New content available. Ethical Ecosystems Working Group. Thought Wednesday's a lunch break stream. No, that's Thursday. Unless I've entirely forgotten my schedule that I've been running for quite some time now. Atal. The Ethical Ecosystems Working Group is dedicated to researching the possibility of manipulating ecosystems to lessen suffering, starting with complex and intelligent organisms. This will include ideas such as converting predators to herbivores, abolishing octopus senescence, and alternate methods of population control. We will investigate both the ecological and ethical complexities of this project for a minimum of 100 years before presenting our recommendations. If you're interested in joining the working group, please contact Talos or myself or join up via the project's interface. One more note, all experiments are to be performed at the Epsilon Eridani research station to avoid contamination, so wormhole travel will be necessary if you want to participate in the practical side of the experiment. So this is what we were having a debate about with someone a while back about the moral implications of converting animals to things that they are not in order to lessen suffering. Converting predators to herbivores, abolishing octopus senescence. I don't know what senescence is, but it doesn't sound very ethical. The only, like, sure, the robot humans are good, but the only reason that they exist was because humanity died out. It's one thing to replace something that has gone extinct with a different thing that is better technically, but to eradicate the original thing with the purpose of replacing it with something better, I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
One of the worst things ever to happen to the arts is the notion that art should have a purpose. That it is a tool for political enlightenment or self-realization, or a replacement for our duties as citizens. This is a form of pompous and cowardly self-flattery that artists are particularly prone to. I speak from experience. No. It is the very fact that art serves no purpose that gives it a touch of the divine. Why does the creator create? Because he chooses to. What is the purpose of the world? To exist. The same is true of art. Oh, art may be suffused with passion, with themes, even, if you are sufficiently careful, with autobiography. But it is not a tool. Like the creator, it says, I am that I am. And that is enough.
Yeah, art doesn't need to be deep or meaningful. That's art. Fart art. That's fart art. And now I want to open a fart art museum. What would that even be? We just don't know. The Laser Circus. Okay, we have a red target and an RGB converter and a box. Red source. Okay. A green target and an RGB converter there. So I guess the first thing is to go and collect this from here. Actually going to come into third person for a bit. Converting rarely does. Converting that.
Have you ever visited a Chinatown section in a major city?
Yes. I was very near Chinatown in London town last weekend. Walked through it, didn't actually stop. Okay, we don't need to be in there anymore. That opens up that. I navigated myself into a corner where the menu I want to order is, of course, 50 cents short to be ordered. I mean, usually that's a case of just adding some dips, depending on the establishment. Is that such a thing that can be done in your situation? I'm beginning to see why this is called Laser Circus. What are you ordering, by the way, Shadow? Did you say? Where am I even going with this? Where's the thing that I'm meant to get into? Here. Okay, so green and blue will make red, which is what we have here. I've got green and red. Oh, how do I get blue? By making red and green, which I guess I can do. I just need to move this back to there. That's going to be a problem though. I'm not going to be able to cross that over. Suddenly had a sushi crave? Nice. Oh look, there's another thing here. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, that's not helpful though. Or is it? Wait, red? Did I... What? I'm so confused. Oh, no, yeah, okay, that does make sense. But that actually is fine, because then we can go that way. Get this. They're quite a high price set as the minimum, so I for sure will be navigating myself. I will navigate myself through some other things that you need to buy, or that you want to buy. Oh, I see. Nope. Because then that will allow me to... Yeah, so now I need this to be blue. So we'll make that green and red. Pop it there. Then we can take the box down here. Go with some openers. Some starters. Green and blue to red. Nope, on the box, please. You! Thank you. Done. I'm not really a big...
Just checking in. How's it going?
Hi, Miranda.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
I just solved my 10th puzzle.
Not too shabby.
Has Byron talked to Alcatraz yet?
No. Still nothing. I don't even think they're angry at each other. I think they just have no idea where to start. Like, do you remember how long it took you to ask me out?
I actually wanted to ask you out from the moment I heard your voice, but, you were, you know.
Blown to bits? Trapped in a digital netherworld.
Yeah, it was a bit of an obstacle, but I'm glad I managed to find the courage to ask you out.
So am I.
Oh. A Futomaki mix shall be on its way. Yeah, I'm not a big sushi fan, but I do like Japanese food. I like the katsu. I like the teriyaki. And now I'm hungry as well. Gosh damn it. Okay, what's going on? Oh, look at me. So, I'm a little bit confused, I guess, about how this works as an exhibition. Do they print a new body for each person who comes in and tries the puzzles? I don't know. Or does it skin itself on the fly when you enter? Oh, that's quite high. Did I just knock a box down? I did. Oh, interesting. Should I have done that or not? I suspect not. Okay, hang on, what's going on here then? If we go... So you need to get red to there, which is very doable. I just need to... What happens if you fuck this up, like I apparently have done? Although, no, you can't. You need to have done this. Oh, okay. I guess you take it up here. How does Tom Bacon's make a decision? He weighs the Tom Bay pros against the Tom Bay cons. I really do like your jokes. You're getting good reactions from the audience. That doesn't work. How do I put that back on there? How do I put that bake on there? Unless... No, I have to. I need to put it down is the problem. So I can't just connect that. I need to let it go. What's the purpose of me being over there? Why is there an advantage to having two things? Put the box there. No, because I need the box up there, so he can't get out of there. It's gonna... Seems like such a weird extra bit they've added there. That's so unnecessary. Just if the only reason for him to be there is to stand on the pad, there's got to be something more I should do with him. Because I think I can't... Yeah, I'm always going to knock that out of the way. So what is the point? Assuming that I even do... Because that still keeps the fan on. So with both of us being out here, what does that do for me? Not sure it's doing anything. How? unless that's just a massive red herring. No, I can't get round that corner. There's no way. Okay, fine. But with that being there, I can now get everything out here. But so what? What is the point? I've lost my other body. I've lost myself. Oh, I'm still up there. Okay. Because you can't put that there. Can you put that on there while you can't? No, not while you're carrying the box. Can't jump on there. There's no way of like blocking the but what happens if... Oh. What happens if I go up there and then swap into you and then put the box there? Oh, wow. Red. Cool. Well done. Okay. So that's it though, isn't it? You go red to red. And then I will go up here. You will put the box underneath me. Nope. Did it wrong. Did it wrong. Grab that. Keep connections. Go up here. Then swap into you. Then put the box there. Then connect there. And we're away. Fantastic. Fun.
I was looking out at the ocean.
Hello, 1K.
And I remembered how Byron once told me that we are all children of the sea. And then I thought about how now we're starting to sail the sea of stars. And then I got this incredibly strange feeling all over my casing.
That's the goosebump simulator. Ancient humans used to get this sensation when experiencing awe. You can turn it off in the settings.
Strange how messy all their senses were. When we experience something, it's so pure. Whereas for them, everything was so wiggly.
Did he have a voice in the base game? He did not. No, this is the first time we're hearing 1K's voice in this DLC. The Euclidean palette. Okay. Got a red and a blue, which is the ultimate goal, and a blue target. What's that going to? An anti-gravity platform thing. With green already connected to it. We've got an anti-grav thing here. Oh, look. Palette is a female pal, right? He liked it. So that shifts that to blue. And then I guess you could plug in the green there to make red, which then does not really help. You know. Okay, let me disconnect this. Because I think we're not quite done yet. Suspect that needs to go over there. That then gives us red. Then you can take green. Or you can't. Or you can if you're far enough away. So that then gives you blue, and then you can go blue to blue. And then... Oh, wait, I see. Connect blue to that one as well, then that locks that open. Nice. Which means then that we can shift back over this way. Gives us access, so that's currently red now. We no longer need... Oh, balls. Yes, that makes sense, doesn't it? This is gonna mess up when I break this. Yep. Not happy? Is there meanwhile a puzzle element that makes you go, what even is that? Is there meanwhile a puzzle element that makes you go honey when you see it? What does that even mean? I don't know what it means. Okay, that's given us red, which is good. Not quite. How do we make that red? As in, oh no, another one of those. If I had to pick one, it would probably be the one that you have to give something up to swap something out of. They're always a pain. Because I always want to have all the things, and I always have to give one up. So that's a little bit annoying. There's no way into there. So we've got blue. If I put that over there, what does that do? That then gives me red. Okay, well then that's easy. Red to red. Yay!
The view from up here is lovely. I can see the whole exhibition.
Uh-huh. Can you see Alcatraz?
Subtle, Melville, subtle.
Nah.
I'll get to it soon.
Everyone's trying to get them to
this
make
has
up.
become entirely too silly, and I'm putting an end to it. Adding Alcatraz to the group.
1K, you traitor. Hi. It looks like you added me to the group. Was that on purpose? Yes, it was. Because it's absurd that you're not part of it. And it's ridiculous that we haven't talked in such a long time. And honestly, the only reason for it is that I'm an idiot.
Wow.
I can come up with all sorts of excuses. I was busy. I thought I was respecting your wishes. But none of it really holds up. The truth is, I was just afraid you wouldn't be able to forgive me. There's nothing to forgive, Byron. You did what you thought was right, and I did what I thought was right. That's what it's always been like between us. That's our strength, and, but yes, maybe you are an idiot, but then so am I, because I could have reached out too.
So it's settled. You're both idiots.
Welcome back, Al.
They made up. Did you talk to 1K in Melville? We've definitely not talked to 1K. I mean, are they in the same place? I thought we may have talked to Melville. I couldn't find them. Do we know where they are? I'm willing to let you tell me where they are because I do want to have those conversations. I mean, we'll probably find them naturally wandering around, right? Fifth epistle. Epistle. Piss. The epistles of Straton of Strategera are generally considered to be pseudo-epigraphical, written centuries after Straton's death. They are often associated with radical movements in Hellenistic Judaism, although this identification remains controversial. Only fragments of 3 out of an alleged 21 epistles survive. The fifth epistle regarding the world to come. What good is knowledge of virtue, brothers, if it does not make the world more virtuous? Is wisdom to be hoarded by those few citizens that can afford the time to study and then lost upon their death? Yet likewise, it is with those who castigate the philosophers and say the path to virtue is already known. How convenient for them that nothing need be changed. The rich stay richer. We must learn to make greater demands of ourselves, of those who claim the right to rule us, and of philosophy itself. For all these must serve the world that is to come, in which the toils and sorrows of our children upon the earth will be ended. Then every man will be a philosopher, and even the lowliest cook will have the wisdom to rule. And then shall begin the end times. This world will come, I assure you, though it may take many years. And when it has come, those of us who failed to work towards its coming will be judged harshly. Do we live in the world that is to come? And if we do, how do we judge those who failed to do their part? I myself do not condemn them, but pity them, and hope that we can give meaning to all the lives that brought us here, including theirs. Be a valuable member of society. They're on the shore behind one of the red puzzles I solved already. Okay, let's take a look. I'm assuming I'm getting colder here, right? That's number 8. This is where we came into the area. Because Melville, this is the stream title, Melville's making 1K eat sand to see what it tastes like. This is the upgrade. Where are they? This was puzzle 1. Either behind 3 or 4. Okay, let's take a look. So then 2 was also this way. Down here. Found him! Look, it's 1K! He's who we played as in the main game! We'll talk to Melville first, though. 1K eating a coconut. Melville's looking relaxed.
Hello, you coot.
Tell me about this sensor upgrade you're testing.
Tell me about this sensor upgrade you're testing.
It's a side project I'm working on. Biological humans had all sorts of sensory organs that we lack, and that was a significant part of their culture. Seems a shame to limit ourselves to the handful of inputs the Institute managed to slap together before they went extinct.
I agree. How's Pellegrino after the centipede incident? Incident.
How's Pellegrino?
He's learning, which I didn't think possible. Makes me suspicious.
Pellegrino going to be the antagonist in the third DLC. What's your biggest project right now?
What's your biggest project right now?
Expanding the wormhole network so we can get further out into the galaxy. It'll take an enormous amount of infrastructure to do correctly, which is why we're taking it slow. But if we pull it off, it'll be incredible.
Yeah, I guess it would be. Do you think we'll get it right this time as a species?
Do you think we'll get it right this time as a species?
Weirdly, I do. I think we've passed some sort of threshold. I don't know what's next, but I think the old loops are broken.
We can hope. In the third game, we'll be fighting against the Church of the Pellegrino Centipede, yeah. Slogan on this pizza box is "Life happens, pizza helps, mood." I'm hoping it does. I'm sure it will. Still hungry, by the way. Got any relationship advice for me?
Got any relationship advice for me?
I don't even want your
Just
advice.
be yourself.
Okay.
People don't like you because of your skills or your intelligence. They like you because you're a decent person. You're funny and compassionate and a good friend.
Aww.
Besides, you'll never be half as smart as Miranda, so why try?
Okay, a little bit rude, but okay. Bye,
See you
Melville.
later, Melville.
You coot. There is one thing that scares me sometimes. Not that things could go wrong, but how close this future came to not happening. 1K would have been perfectly justified in making a different choice. What if we didn't earn this? What if we don't deserve it?
Everybody deserves a better world, Melville. It's not something you have to earn.
Everybody deserves a better world, Melville. It's not something you have to earn.
Then I suppose we got lucky, and we better appreciate it.
1K, hello. This is a weird out-of-body experience.
Bro! No, I don't think bro is something I say. Sorry, mate. Just testing out this voice pack. Do I say mate? Mate. Mate. Mate.
Oh, God. He's British. You don't sound like a mate person.
You don't sound like a mate person.
I don't, do I? Well, that's out then. But how have you been? How's Miranda?
What a 1K. She's doing great. I hope I'm doing okay too, as a boyfriend, I mean.
She's doing great. I hope I'm doing okay too. As a boyfriend, I mean.
Of course you are. Don't be silly. You're a great guy, and she's madly in love with you. End of discussion.
Madly in love? What's the secret to solving puzzles? You're the expert, right?
What's the secret to solving puzzles? You're the expert, right?
Huh. I'd say a combination of spatial awareness and questioning your own assumptions. The easiest way to get stuck is to decide that things have to work in a particular way and miss other possibilities.
Yep. I get that. Looking back, how do you feel about the whole megastructure thing?
Looking back, how do you feel about the whole megastructure thing?
Honestly, on some days it seems like a dream. On others, it seems like I'll never experience anything as profound again. I don't just mean the theory of everything. I think no matter what comes next, the most important part of my life was the time I spent with all of you on that island.
Aww. But you know you have so much ahead of you, right?
But you know you have so much ahead of you, right?
I know that. But I think this was the defining experience of my life. And if I can never top that, that's fine. I found my family. And together, we changed the course of history. I couldn't have done it without them. And they couldn't have done it without me. Of course, I'm looking forward to the future. But I don't need something that exceeds this.
Oh. Does this DLC consider a particular end? It certainly seems that way, where he takes Athena's place in the megastructure, and does all the stuff. What I'm not clear about, and I don't think anyone answered this, the other options for the ending. So, like the fact that we got Byron as the mayor. And he's the mayor in this. I don't know if that is a carryover. I don't know if that is the canonical way that the game goes, is that Byron becomes the mayor. Vino, do you know the answer to that? I know. So the canonical ending is solving all the puzzles and keeping the megastructure active. I don't know about the other options that you might make along the way or receive. How's the sensor upgrade? I haven't tried it yet.
How's the sensor upgrade? I haven't tried it yet.
It's massively weird and kind of awesome. Also really hard to describe because it's so unique and subjective. I'm not surprised the ancients loved to eat and drink and, you know, all that fun stuff they did with their bodies. When we talk about them, we're always going on about disease and mortality.
This 1K got a libido.
But we forget that they also experienced a lot of pleasure. I think we could actually push our own sensations far beyond what our ancestors experienced.
Canonically, Byron becomes mayor too. Okay, so we just got it right. We did the base game right. Apart from we didn't do the stars. And also didn't do the Doge storyline. But we got the broad strokes right. Do you like the exhibition?
How do you like the exhibition?
How do you like the exhibition?
It's fun, but the puzzles are a little bit too easy. Byron mentioned that the puzzles in the machine were a lot harder. And I'm kind of sad I missed out on that. But this is also nice.
Oh, Byron had to do puzzles when he was
chill.
plugged in. Chill?
Is chill something I say? I think it is.
You can go with chill. Also, by solving all puzzles, I meant saving Miranda. Yes, of course. Yeah, really glad we did that, because that would have been quite a surprise, starting the DLC, and then Miranda's suddenly out and about. I'm glad we did it that way. What are your plans for the future?
What are your plans for the future?
I really enjoyed all the exploration missions we went on together, so I think I'd like to do more of that.
Exploring?
There's so much to see out there. Maybe we'll even find Lithrasir. Although, I do need some downtime to figure myself out. I was thrust into this enormous adventure literally the day I was born.
Yep.
Sometimes I just want to hang around New Jerusalem, reading books and watching movies.
I can get behind that. See you 1K.
See you around 1K.
Fun playing games with you. Fun. Okay, where is puzzle number 5? This way. This was number 4. So much to explore just on Earth, I guess, before you go out to the stars. The perpendicular procedure. The worst thing to say into a microphone at close range. The perpendicular procedure. Pick up a penguin! Right, this is also one that I'm not particularly fond of in terms of mechanics, is the the anti-grav thing where we have to go sideways. It's a little bit vom-inducing, but we'll see what happens. Okay, can I jump here? Thank you. So the blue target is up there. Can connect it to that there. So that will do that. Okay, so what does that mean? Got a box here. Don't really know why I care about that. Got a driller here. What can I drill? Okay, there's a drillable wall here. Where even? Okay, which way is up? Oh god, I'm right on the ground. Okay, there's a drillable wall here. Oh, so then I guess I can put the box. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pepper by performing the perpendicular procedure. So that opens that. And then I guess I can take the driller back and use... What does that even do? Oh, opens that. Okay, fine. So I can use the driller as a weight. There. Gives me access to the red source. And where's the... Oh, look. Okay, I see. So... That. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Do I see that? I think... Oh! Right, I see. If while this is on here, I drill back through that wall, then I can take that out of there. Still leaves that open, good. Okay. So then this can go on here. Oh, go on, there you go. And then I can grab this. Oh, butts. Oh, that's a problem. How? Oh. Oh, I see. I can put it through there. Can I? Oh, maybe I can. No, I can't. Because then I need to... Okay, hold. Please hold. No, because that still doesn't open that, which is the problem. I need to... So how do you... Right, okay. I think I see. I think I see? But then how am I going to... Oh, right! I can just drop, can't I? So we are going to put that through there, but not on... In fact, no, we're not. We're going to put it here. We're going to go blue to blue. And put it on this side here. So we can pull it through from the other side. And we're going to go back into the box. Put this on there. Then we can pull that through there. Gotcha. And then we can go red to red. Yes, that will do nicely, I think. That's a clear... Oh, almost. Not quite. I need to move it this way a bit. We good? Yeah, that's good. And then I can just drop down here. Get the box back. Pop that open there. That connects to there. That opens there. Bosh! Killing it. Now, I know it says that I can do them in any order. I suspect I was meant to have done these ones first, because these do feel more simple than the green puzzles. Maybe. We have a new... Melville's gone bananas! Right, that's actually a bit of text, so we'll read that after the break, which is going to start any second. Oh, look at Melville's... I now I keep on calling him Melvin. Excellent photo of a mango, Melville. Well done on your photography. We'll read those descriptions after the break. See you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back to the photo gallery. Melville mango, a perplexing fruit. This is a mango. Our ancestors were divided on whether they were enjoyably fresh and sweet, or, in Trevor's words, a fruit invented by the devil and released in pre-alpha. Apparently you can put them into something called a curry. Melville gonna be a chef. Their next calling. Oh no! I've come to a conclusion on the topic of bananas. The reason our ancestors had so many weird phrases with the word banana in them, and even as extremely bizarre novelty song called Yes We Have No Bananas, is because they liked saying the word. They enjoyed the aesthetics of the sound itself. We always underestimate how many things they did simply because they were pleasurable to them. Yeah, okay. Banana is a fun word to say. What's this? Oh, this will be one of the clues. It's a clue. Just in case I decide to solve these monument puzzles. What does it mean? Too many working groups. Everyone's just talking. I got lots of work for anyone who wants something practical. Lol, no thanks. Hey, join us. We're collecting artifacts from ancient cities. It's super fun. Sounds cringe. 1491. They've made a fair few. Oh, I can contribute. At least try something, Trinculo. Don't just sit around rotting away. Why should I? It's all the same. You don't actually know that because you haven't tried. It's probably all fake anyway, like wormholes, lol, you are going nowhere. Have you never left New Jerusalem? Trinculo, I think I understand how you feel. Oh, this is Thekla contributing. Do they rot away? Well, maybe not, but I mean, maybe they need maintenance every now and then, a re-oiling. Can a robot have depression? I mean, these robots have emotions. They can love. So I guess they can be depressed. You are unhappy for so long that you got used to it. You cling to your cynicism because it makes you feel safe. It gives you an easy answer to every question. I did the same with the founder, past the point where it made a shred of sense because I was terrified of letting go. But when I did, I felt much better, and so will you. This may not be the world we had imagined, but it's a good world. TLDR. Arguing with this guy is pointless. Just think about it, Trinculo. Take your time. Consider whether this is really the person you want to be and what other options you have. Everyone else, give them some space. I know it's hard to be patient and we wish we could just drag everyone into the future with us, but we have to be compassionate. Depressed robots, let's go! Hello F-Chan, welcome. Organic humans are robots that have depression. Silly question, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that doesn't sound like depression. That just sounds like childish behaviour, which I would have said, why are you being such a baby? What number were they? $6.11. You're old, Trinculo. You're older than Yaku. You should have evolved out of this behaviour by now. Where is the next puzzle? Puzzle number 6 is this way, apparently. Oh, okay. August. Is it this way? People after 40 hours of a game whose entire point is living beings are robots. Can robots do the thing that living beings do? I mean, to be fair, they've only just got the sense of taste. But emotionally, they seem to have a full range of abilities. The celestial beacon. Light the beacons. Okay, so we've got a jammer and we've got a ladder over there. So we can go through there. Oh look, it's my favourite thing, the swapper. Where's that? Okay, so there's a thing going up there. That's not connected to anything. Okay. So we can immediately go red to blue to red to blue to red. And then what? You could connect it up there. Interesting. There's no target here. Oh, there is on the other side of this. Okay, so I guess... how do you do that? Oh, wait. I see. Okay, so first of all, we'll swap the box to there. Oh, that's interesting. Because, how's this going to work? That's in the wrong place. Am I going to be able to do this? Got to depart for dinner. Might return later. Have tasty dinner, whatever it may be. Yummy din-dins for Vino. Red to blue. But we do have a problem here. In the sense that we then can't move that jammer. The only way we could is if you swap that there and put the box back here. You could put this over here, which then opens that. And then you could jam this, and then you need to, so we'll need the connector to connect to there to keep that open so we can bring the jammer through and jam this. So what other thing do we have that we can swap in? It's giving me a ladder to get out of there. Can also do it on this side. Do I care that I can do it on this side? Is there a way that I can not use the box? The only source here is a blue source, so you absolutely need the inverter. The Futamaki made it as well. Nice. With all the other stuff, it's so much. Oh no, what a shame. I've got too much food. What am I going to do? Oh no. I'm just looking at my activity feed. Why did Brad give me a shout out 3 hours ago? 6:54. Somewhere around 4:30. Or in that hour. Brad gave me a shout out. That was you. Oh, was that you, Shadow? Thank you. Why? I think I was in a meeting at that time. I wasn't watching. He mentioned he put together his questions. For the Family Fortunes thing. Is he doing that? Yeah, I did spot that you finished really early today. I came back from my meeting and he wasn't on anymore. What was that about? Oh, he did a round? Oh, okay, I need to go back and watch the VOD. If he actually did it, that's funny. Did it go well? I don't even know. Did he message me? No. Right, so what can we lose? I'm just trying to think if there's any way that we can. No, that doesn't help. I was wondering if maybe we could. No, because we don't have an angle on the thing. Did you order Chinese again? What does that mean? Did you call Japanese food Chinese food once and everyone judged you harshly for it? Right, the only way... Because there's no way of us opening that without the jammer. We had a whole discussion around Shadow's Chinese dinner and noodles stream last week. Made a prediction on Noodles chat about what food I got. Okay. I'm still not clear. It probably doesn't matter. Don't have to explain. If it's a sore point. Or did you pay out the wrong answer? Turns out I did order from a Chinese place, but none of the dishes were in fact Chinese. Oh no. Okay. One of them. That's fair enough. Was it technically a fusion place then? An Asian fusion place? There's a few, I think mainly in the north of England, there's quite a few places that are fish and chip shops that do Chinese food. I'm not quite sure how that crossover happened, but there's a fair few of them, it seems. Let's see what's going on here. You could jam that there. An interesting crossover. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Tell you what though, fish and chip shop chips with Chinese food, mwah. A fantastic combo. Just like kebab stores that carry pizza and burgers over here. Yeah, we've got a few. There's a decent number of places that will do pizzas that are kebab shops. I would not really trust them. I feel like if there's a kebab shop that does pizzas, they're not going to do either particularly well. I feel like you need a place that just does kebabs. Kebabs and burgers are okay. Kebabs will do a good burger place. Kebab place will do a good burger. But adding in pizza to that mix, I'm not sure. I'm getting confused here. Does jamming that open do anything for me? I'm not sure that it does. Feels like I'm missing an item. No, because then we're going to be struggling there, aren't we? I mean... No, because then you can't actually get in there to do the thing. You need to be on the other side of this. I think they may have to branch out because the kebabs and burgers aren't selling enough by themselves, and there's so many of these shops too. I mean, if you're a kebab place that aren't selling enough kebabs, you need to do better at doing kebabs. Don't then sell pizza, or convert entirely to a pizza place. Do pizza really well. No good. Think I only know one place that does kebabs and burgers that are pricey. Really? Pretty much every kebab shop in the UK will if they do kebabs, they'll do burgers. We frequently order from a kebab place, always get the pizza because their veggie stuff is crap. I mean, yeah. Yeah. You're not going to get a good veggie kebab. You need a lot of meat in a kebab. It's part of the appeal. Is the copious amounts of very fatty meat. Shredded lamb. Shredded and reformed lamb. Sounds fucking gross. Oh, if I, oh, that could work. You would still need the box. So if you do need the box, then does that do any good at all? Or does it even matter that that's not open? No, it doesn't, because you can do this. Jam that open. Ha ha ha. Yeah? And then open that with that. And then jam this from the other side. And then bring this through. And then same thing again. That to that. Gotcha. Nailed it! First time, record time. What do you mean?
So, what's everyone doing?
I'm just solving puzzles. I've done 14 so far.
Athena and I are enjoying a moment of stillness and contemplating the sublime as it manifests in our environment. I think our ancestors called it chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm testing the new sensor upgrades with 1K.
Oh, how's it going? I was curious about those.
These sensations are definitely very strange. But they make the world more interesting. And I think Miranda's right. We can expand them and learn to enjoy existence on a whole new level.
You know, when I was sitting around being useless,
Sometimes I would read old cookbooks and wonder what it all tasted like.
Well, now you can find out.
Maybe I need to get with the times and try those upgrades myself.
I had excellent veggie kebabs in Valencia and Berlin, so yeah, they're pretty rare. Oh, and Pepito. What's Pepito? I don't know that. I guess there's falafel. Falafel's a good pizza thing. I think I never actually had it in a pizza, not a pizza kebab thing. Never actually had it in a kebab because whenever I want a kebab, I want to stuff my face full of meat, and I'm usually drunk. Not always. I know some people can't fathom the idea of having kebab while stone cold sober, but I do like a kebab from time to time. Can't you tell? Falafel pizza. Someone make it happen. Still not a fan of 1K's voice? Yeah, me neither. I mean, I don't think he is either. He's still figuring it out. He said, what did he say? Oh yeah, he tried saying mate and didn't like it. Or rather, I told him I didn't like it. Well, that's just malicious, isn't it? Right, what's going on here? I don't even know what I'm trying to do. Okay, so we've got... What does this button do? Opens up that round there. Okay. So I guess we can put this on there. Do I want to do that? Maybe we can change his voice through subtle manipulation. What, like Purple's voice? He said, your voice is shit. And he changed it to something very normal and boring. We need to persuade him to change it back. Right. This does the fan, I guess. Yes. This driller will go through there, but so what? How do I get these out of... Oh, I see. Do I see? Yes, I do see. That's kind of fun. Oh, maybe I don't see. Ooh. Oh, that is annoying. I need another piece of weight, which I have here in the form of a fan. But that's useless because I can't take the fan through there, except I can. Because what I can do is I can put that there. Yep, okay. We're cooking. Then you can put the fan through there. Then you can grab the connector and put that there. Put the fan on there. Put that through there. Now we have a connector, which I'm then going to use to connect the green with the green. Drop it there for now. I always put the driller right next to the wall, but I don't need to. Nice. So that gives another driller and a box. It's probably pretty bewildering for players that imagine 1K sounding female. I mean, 1K is gendered in the base game as a man. So even if you started as imagining 1K as a female, it is made clear that 1K identifies with the male gender. Right. Now then, We have all these toys. What do we do with them? We need to connect green. So green... Is that the only green? No, there's... or is it? We would need... So the green source is there. You can't see it from here. We've got a connector and a box. There's no way of opening this other than the green to green, which you don't need anymore, I don't think. So it wants you to put the green there and then send it through the top of there, I presume? Why? So this activates the fan. So you could go that way and activate the fan. You then obviously need the thing on it, which I guess. Okay, let's put a driller on that side. That feels like it will probably work. And then take the fan off there. Drill up there for some reason. Because reasons. Pass the fan through. I mean, with... Okay, so now we have the fan again. Still don't really know what I'm intended to do with... So that does work. Oh, I see. Drill the hole this way on this one, so that you can then drill through that hole. If you can see. Can you see? Really? Maybe I just aimed badly. How am I meant to... Did that get it? Ugh. That's annoying. Oh, come on, that feels so right. I mean, I guess you don't need... You don't actually... You don't need that open at all. I'm being a moron. I can come way back. Got it. Yay.
By the way, 1K.
Yes?
I'm glad you finally picked a voice.
I'm not
back.
1K. Stop responding.
It's nice to hear you actually speaking.
The implication there being that 1K didn't actually speak at all in the base game. I thought we were just role-playing as 1K and doing the voices ourselves. 1K never spoke. 1K only ever spoke telepathically for the entire base game. Okay.
Well, Neith didn't mention the voice packs.
Neith didn't mention the voice packs. No one told 1K when he was born that he was able to speak. Every other robot in the world can speak. Not 1K, because no one told him how.
I didn't realise I could have just picked one. It's not like I wanted to spend the entire expedition in text mode.
You're in text mode.
I told you guys it wasn't intentional.
We thought it was a statement or something.
Oh my god. Hilarious. So behind 1K's back, while he's off solving puzzles, everyone's going, why isn't he saying anything? Why is he not talking? Why is he just writing everything? Turns out he didn't know he was able to speak. 1K. Most defining moment of 1K's life, sure, is his entire first day of existence. No one told him how to speak. That is so funny that they wrote that in. The Riddle of the Citadel. The Riddle of the Citadel. Has it got two entrances to this puzzle? No. Okay, so there's a fan thing there. What possible purpose could that have? It gets me up here. I see. That's quite a good purpose, to be fair. Fine. So, that's the goal over there, is it? Yes, it is. So we need to get blue to there is the ultimate goal. We have a red target here and a blue... a regular connector. The connectors don't come in colours. Blue source. Fine. So I guess the first thing is... I mean, just out of interest, what does this do? Oh. Not a lot. Oh, it's a lift. A bouncy lift. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? If you could just do this over the top. Of course not. Fine. We will go blue to red. Grab ourselves a connector. Right, now what though? Oh, look. Star thing. So that does work. That lowers that. But so what? That's just going to go up again. Oh, look, there's a whole other thing there. Okay, fine. To get... I can't quite get there, can I? Ooh, okay, that's interesting. How do I get that then? Ah, okay, I don't need that to be held open. I can do that myself. So all it needs to do is blow that box off. There it goes. Cool. So now, okay, I understand. Do I understand? I think so. Kinda. I mean, we'll do this, but... Oh... Maybe. Because then that will let me put the box on there, but then we still need a way of getting the converter on there. Okay. Trying to be a bit cheeky with that. I was wondering if I can maintain the connection once it's down, like sort of edge forward with it a bit. Oh, it kind of works. It kind of works. Kind of works. Ah, maybe not. Okay. In that case, how? It was a little bit cheeky, wasn't it? A little bit cheeky. Oops. So, I mean, do you even... Can I not just do that straight up? Oops. Red to blue. I mean, not that this would help much, because... Of course, yes, you're in... That was never going to work, was it? Yeah, that's literally exactly the same thing we did at the very beginning of the puzzle. Because obviously you can't take it through there. So that's kind of interesting. Is that kind of interesting? Kind of feels like it wants me to get the thing on there. And then send myself up there with this. Oh, I wanted to jump on the platform. Maybe it is. Am I being really dumb? It's a decent chance I'm. No, because you need to be this far back, don't you? That's the problem we have. Oh boy. Oh wow. Okay. No, I am being dumb. You can connect this to there like that. Put this right here. And then use this to get it down. You connect it properly. And then you can stand on this and take that. Gotcha. And then you can put that on the box. Red to blue. Eight.
Hey, you two. The
Sarah,
formal invitation will go out tomorrow, but I wanted to let you know that Hypatia and I would be truly delighted if you could attend our wedding next month.
Doing it.
I know some people think these old ceremonies are outmoded, but I believe that rituals are a meaningful way of expressing our dedication to each other.
Oh.
And I would really like you two to be a part of this.
You're getting married? That's so cool. Congratulations. If Miranda doesn't have some big project planned, we're in.
Yes, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. If the dates conflict with the Mars Geo Survey, I'll just not go. The wedding is more important.
The Mars Geo Survey can
Don't
wait.
be alarmed when you see the attachment to the invitation.
What does that mean?
Neve came up with this idea for ritualistic wedding decorations that you wear on your frame, but none of that is mandatory.
Wedding outfits? Yakut in a suit? Yasuit? Yakut suit? The journey. As teleportation becomes more widespread, I'd like all of you to take a little step back, think about the coming changes, and perhaps make a few resolutions about how you're going to interact with the world about us. What's old Neve going on about this time? Well, I'm talking about the spaces between things, between our starting point and our goal. I'm talking about the journey. Those of you who attended my talk on the poet Konstantinos Kavafis will remember what Ithaca stands for. I missed that talk. You never know what the journey may bring, what insights you will have simply by walking somewhere. Cutting out that distance is certainly convenient, but sometimes there is more to wisdom than convenience. Yeah, the journey can sometimes be very pleasurable. Pleasurable. The journey can be pleasurable. You can take that quote with you. We should listen to Neve and pledge to always at least walk somewhere once so we've really seen the space. How about simply walking for pleasure? Going somewhere without a goal is a lovely experience. Now that's ironic coming from you. Oh my, I suppose you do have a point there. You are much more perceptive than I ever was, dear Melville. Is that because of Hermanubis' obsession with the goal? The goal. Where are we going? This way? Further up still? Well, this is beautiful. Again, it's kinda stunning. It's not quite so realistic as we did as we saw in the other DLC, but still that is pretty I mean, like, you have to look at it for a few seconds before you realise that's not real. The water's mainly a giveaway. But, like, that could be a screen... That could be a desktop wallpaper background. Or something. Isn't it pretty? Beautiful. How do I bring it back? There we go. The Red Lighthouse. Wow, don't fall from this one. Good lord. This is meant to be recreational fun. Why have you made this so dangerous? Oh, that could work. Nope. There we go. Oh, that's a long way down. Guess we'll start with that. Continue with that. That's not... Oh, it is going to fit perfectly. Ha! Gotcha. Firing up.
You've activated the second lighthouse. Good job. Oh, you may be wondering why I took inspiration from lighthouses. It is because they no longer have a function. Once we needed them to guide us to safety from the dangers of the sea. But now that we no longer fear the sea, they are free to be beautiful in and of themselves.
Kind of true of today. Of antique lighthouses. Do lighthouses still serve like a proper actual function? I don't know, like, does any boat who would need the advice of a lighthouse not have the technology on board to know where the land is if they can't see it? I don't know. Probably not, actually. Smaller boats, definitely not. Once again, I am talking out of my arsehole. Let's just have a look. For smaller boats, yeah. Knew it when I said it. Let's ask Dr. Google. Or ChatGPT, as some people seem to be preferring these days. Is this the triangle puzzle? Now, yesterday we tried the triangle puzzle. This is not the triangle puzzle. Yesterday we tried the triangle puzzle for the green section and gave up. Because it was too hard. So we could, I mean, oh, there it is. It's actually marked on the map. Maybe they're repurposed as alarms or something. What, like audio alarms? I have a feeling the light is going to be more of a better indicator than sound. If the weather is, like, I'm assuming the reason for it is if the weather's so bad that you can't see the land, you're not going to be able to hear a siren. I doubt. I don't know. Lighthouses serve as a backup to the backup of a backup for GPS. Well, there you go. Backups all the way down. Backups all the way down. That's pleasant. Undercooked, overcooked. I think this is just guiding me back to the other triangle puzzle. Which is no good. I'll check out... This might be that over there. Can I go... Is this water too deep? Yes.
This seems like a really bad idea.
Yakut's not been swimming yet. Can I go around here? That seems like it's going to be dangerous. Yes, that's not going to work. Where is this pointing me? Oh, the golden door. Okay. So that's where that is. So... this will be a star thing. Find my sprite. Yeah, okay. We know it. Well, we saw where that was. I've forgotten now, but never mind. This looks like it's going to be lore. I don't think there's a... oh, maybe there is. Oh, there is a puzzle here. Okay. Okay, wish me luck. Let's give it a go. The Phantom Tunnel. Welcome to the Phantom Tunnel. Okay. Well, that's a hole. Did I win? Have I solved the puzzle? I made a hole. Okay, maybe not. Now then, that's a little tight, but doable. Lets me in here. So that's the goal. We need a red source there. Interesting. We've got a blue target there. Be your first try kind of puzzle? Well, we shall see. We've got 5 minutes until the ads. Can we do it in time? Okay, let's take a look here then. We can actually make a few holes. Oh, that does look handy. But that's not going to work for us. Because we need another driller, I guess? I mean, that's also not going to help. So... I like this paneling. Yeah, there's our other driller. So how do we get in there? You can't pass a thing through itself. Okay. Blue connector. So the thing I'm thinking, something I could do. I don't know why this would be any use at all. I could pass the connector through the hole. I don't know what that would get me. If the connector is through the hole, I can then connect it to that connector. Again, no idea why that's any good. Oh, that's why. Because then I can connect it through there without needing that hole. Red to red. Means we can drill somewhere else, like there, mayhaps. Gotcha. And with that in mind, so there's a blue source. Okay, maybe then. Okay. So if we connect that there and actually put it in there. And then use this one to connect that to there. That's looking all right. Then we've got a driller here. Which we need to use. So what are we actually trying to do? We need to get red through there. Right. So I have a feeling if we were to go... yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? I'm wondering if maybe... Oh, well, no, it is gonna work if I just put this here for now. Because if I connect that red to there and put that here, that driller is. There we go, put that there. And, oh, fuck's sake. I think I've got this. I'm not going to do it in 20 seconds, but you see where we're going? You see where we're going with this? I think you see where we're going with this. We'll solve this puzzle in 3 minutes after the break. See you then. Goodbye. Welcome back to the Talos Principle 2 DLC experience. Don't know what that was. Hello. Shadow and an F-Chen pulling all the weight and the words around My goodness me. Oh. Oh my god, that's type. That could work. Could that work? Maybe not. Yeah, that's not even close. Cool. Okay. Well, here's the thing. We actually don't need that on there. We could put this on there instead. And then put this. You're going to need to connect it to that. So how can you... That's all right. I can just reposition the hole. And then connect this. That is a bit annoying. Because can I see that? Yes, I can. Good. To there. Really? Done it. That was easier than the other triangle puzzle.
Do not let it get out that I said something so sentimental, but it's nice that you're all here.
Oh.
One day all this will be a distant memory. A footnote in a billion years of human history. And that's all right as far as I'm concerned. I don't need to be famous. And I certainly don't want people building statues of me. I don't need that superficial nonsense because I know that what we did mattered. All of us together, in this one brief moment of time, had the chance to make a difference. And we did. We took on the challenge, and we didn't muck it up. I got to be a part of that. And no matter what comes next, I'll always be grateful.
Someone record that. Never let her live it down. There is, like, I've had that experience. Like, it's just really nice when you just acknowledge when you're with a group of really good friends and you're just having fun. You just take a moment just to realize that that's what's happening, and it's just so nourishing. Very good. Very nice. Very, very good. £1 fish. Right, anyway. Don't know what you mean. I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm going to do some puzzles now. I'm going to do some manly puzzles. I'm going to go over here and do some manly blue puzzles. Where are my manly blue puzzles? How do I get to the blue puzzles? Over here. So in the green section we saw Miranda and Athena and Cornelius. In the green, in the blue in the red section we saw 1K and Melville. I wonder if here we see Byron. I wonder if he's around somewhere to have a conversation with. Maybe. Puzzle number 1, please. The smoothie solution. Right, now I think this is intended to be the third area that you do. So I'm expecting these to be harder puzzles than the green section. So wish me luck. How the fuck are you meant to do this? There's only one source. Oh no, there are 2 sources. Okay, fine. Never mind. Ignore me. So you need a green and a red to open up that one. Okay. And then, okay, that's interesting. So with that being green, you would then also need to connect it to that one. And that gives you another one, which you need to make red. So that is green and blue. Gives you another one, which you need to do to make blue, which is red and green. Which is where it starts to get interesting. So let's... Oh, that's interesting. You don't actually need that green connector anymore now that that's out of there. So we can deselect that. Does that help us? You need... What did I say? Red and green. That... Getting the blue over there. Okay, please hold. That gives you green. In order to make blue, you want green and red. And that kind of has to be on this side. And then to make red... Yeah, how the hell am I going to do this then? I need green and red, but then that's going to break the blue beam. Unless... No, that's not going to help. I was wondering if there was any benefit to me taking one out there to bringing another one in, but no, you just end up with the same situation. That breaks that. Because in order to connect that, that needs to be on that side. The red. No, because that's going to cross over. Yeah, you need the blue, the red, and the green. How the hell? Just wondering if there's something that doesn't need to be open for this to work. Doesn't look like there's any way over. Make the blue. Oh. Why did I do that? Why did I not? This will help, I think. Yeah. That'll do it. Got it. It's all good. Red and green. To blue. Gotcha. Phew. I thought we were in trouble then.
You know you don't have to solve the puzzles for me, right? I really don't expect you to.
No, I want to keep going. Like, I thought I'd suck a lot more, but I'm actually doing pretty well. How are you?
I tried building sandcastles. It's an interesting challenge, working with materials that lack sufficient structural cohesion. I can see the appeal. It's like the puzzles. You don't solve them because you have to, but because it's interesting.
I like it when you get all sciencey.
Aha, so you only want me for my intellect.
I like your fancy color scheme, too.
I like your body.
Interesting. You know,
I like your gold
try
face.
That new data stream pairing protocol one of these days.
Pairing protocol? Why would we want Oh.
Sex.
Oh.
Robot sex.
I mean, if you want, sure.
If you want, sure. Who the hell is Elmore?
Yakut, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm very thankful for everything you and your friends did for New Jerusalem.
Does his voice pack sound familiar? Whose is that? I'm not sure whose it is, but your voice pack sounds familiar.
Your voice pack sounds familiar.
It's not only my voice pack. When the algorithm created my personality matrix, something unusual happened. Instead of drawing on the collected personality data on the gold disk, it drew on the Holistic Integration Manager dataset. I am mostly Elohim.
Oh, God.
With a few additions.
They could have made that sound more like Elohim. Did they just say parental code? Who? I don't think they said parental code, did they? Maybe. So are you like the Elohim in my head?
So, are you like the Elohim in my head?
Behold, child.
Oh, God.
The Elohim you know is not sufficiently advanced to function as an independent being. But we are very similar. The difference is that I can make jokes.
Okay, tell me a joke.
Tell me a joke.
If you have 13 red tetrominos in one hand and 15 green tetrominos in the other, what do you have?
I don't know. What?
I don't know. What?
Very large hands. Okay, I know it needs some work. This is all very new to me. But I think I'm getting better at it.
It's actually not a bad joke. Quite like that. Did the algorithm glitch out, or was that normal? Sorry, is that rude?
Did the algorithm glitch out, or was that normal? Sorry, is that rude?
No, I understand your question. It seems the algorithm is even more complex than we realized. Neith believes that Alexandra Drennan may have designed it to produce more varied results once a base population had been established.
Okay. So the gold image, obviously, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. You don't want everyone to have exactly the same knowledge, as long as they have the ability to think for themselves. Did you come here to solve puzzles?
Did you come here to solve puzzles?
No. I just wanted somewhere quiet to relax and think about the future. There's always so much going on in New Jerusalem.
Fair enough. What's it like being born after all these dramatic events?
What's it like being born after all these dramatic events?
I see it as a blessing. I understand that these struggles were necessary, but I wouldn't want to actually experience them. Thanks to what you went through, we can live better lives.
What do you think our future will be like?
What do you think our future will be like?
I don't have the slightest idea. I don't even really know who I am. Am I funny? Am I serious? Do I want to reinvent myself or celebrate my heritage? But you see, it doesn't matter. If I get it wrong, I can try again. Because I was lucky enough to be born into a society that's still growing and evolving.
I should go. It was nice to meet you.
I should go. It was nice meeting you.
I think they should get rid of the numbers in the society at some point, because it really does create a class system. The people who are around longer are going to have a higher status. Not sure that that is a good thing. The Ballet of the Bots. Okay, there's the goal. That goes up and through there. Oh, interesting. I do not have a lot of options here. But you might. Other me. Oh, okay. Are we... Oh, this is weird. Okay, so I guess... Oh, interesting. Do they mean anything? Yeah. Okay, so those are swapping points. Can you do anything here? I can stand on a button. Then I can't swap into anything. I see. So then you... Right. Boo. Okay, so you, there's nothing for me there. Ah, but maybe now... Oh, that's quite interesting. So there is there now. So that means... I could swap into you. This is fun. And then swap into you. And then swap into you. So that I can then stand on the button and swap back. And I guess I'll stay here for now. Swap back into you. The button has solved the puzzle. Wow, that was easy. That was easy. Fun. I like that one.
I wanted to thank you, Yakut.
Me? What for?
I know you had your misgivings about the megastructure and the theory of everything. But you've managed to embrace this new world with real enthusiasm. You've flourished. That gives me hope that I can do the same.
I still see all the dangers, but what I realized is that control over nature means we get to save the people we love. We get to keep them with us, here, in the real world. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Philosophy, science, technology, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason any of it has any real value is because it means people get to live and to be together. Sorry about the rant.
Nothing to be sorry about. I've come to similar conclusions.
Yeah, expand your horizons to benefit humanity. He thinks he may have stumbled upon the easiest, do you reckon? Have I done them entirely backwards? Did the hardest one first and now they're getting easier? I mean, that was definitely the easiest puzzle we've done in the entire DLC so far. Right, let's see what happens when we go red to blue. I'm also just going to put this here because I fear I may need it there. just a thought. Oh, I could also take this through now that it's open. First one was pretty straightforward. The first one was pretty straightforward. I did overcomplicate it. But that was me. It was me! Oh look, a connector as well. Interesting. I see. I think. Do I see? Shit, should have kept connections. Oh yes, I do. Yeah, that makes sense. So I can put that there, and that. No. I was wondering if I could move that somehow, but I don't think I can. Not yet, at least, anyway. There's no blue source out here, is there? No. Okay, well, we've got everything on this side anyway. So now we can go red to red. Which does not do what I was expecting it to do. What has that done? Has that done anything at all? Oh look, there's another blue thing here. Oh, interesting. Hang on. Gotcha. And then... yeah, so this is the point where... oh, now that is interesting because we actually blue. So actually, you do need to go through there because there's no other way that you can open that, and there's nothing to drill through there. I need something to put on here. What is it going to be? It must be the driller. There's gotta be a way that I can move this. Oh yeah. Can I just do this? If I were to put this over here. No, but you still need that. That's the problem I've got here now. Because I thought if I can get through there, then I can take the driller through, but I can't. Hang on a minute. So it does require both. Doesn't it? Yes. So... there's no blue source. I'll just try this anyway. So I know I can do this. I connect that to there, and then I can connect the red to there through there. And then get rid of that. So then that does that, and I now no longer need the driller for that bit. But we still don't have... Oh, unless... No, you do... No, I did say this earlier, didn't I? You need both of them. So how do you connect the blue? Oh... Because you can use the red as a connector. Right. I think that makes sense. Because if you connect that as well... then that does that. Oh, but then that's not right, is it? Because that... but then if I remove this... Gotcha! Awesome. Oh, I've got new content available. Got another excellent photo of a mango. A lot less than 5, but still 5 fathom deep. Miranda's swimming! Look at that smile. Father and I went diving. There's a whole world down there. So many strange and unusual species. I'd really like to explore the deeper reaches of the ocean one day. Hang on. Miranda's had a facelift. That's not... Oh, that's Cornelius. Yeah, okay. That's not Miranda. Damn Jan AMA. Hello, Kara. Welcome. That's a fun emote. What's... That doesn't... that shows on my Chatterino, but not on my computer. Is that a 7TV? How you doing, Kara? Welcome. Damjan doesn't need an extensive introduction from me, although he rarely talks about it. His music has inspired everyone in New Jerusalem for years. This is a rare opportunity for all of us to gain deeper insights into his artistic process. One question per person, please. What's your favourite instrument? Okay, that's a 5-year-old asking a question. Every instrument can be magical when used correctly, but it's the guitar, of course. Who's your favourite composer? I'm interested in learning more about music composition. If I exclude my namesake, then it's Hans Zimmer. His best pieces are so good they never feel like something out of a myth. Oh, they feel like something out of a myth. That said, you should always listen to lots of different stuff. Never get stuck on only one type of music. There's so much incredible music out there. Hey dude, huge fan. What's your favourite track of your own work? Mine is The Fall of Gehenna. It just gives me the chills. I'm not sure I can choose. They all mean something unique to me. That said, on my latest album, I was very proud of Southern Horizons, inspired by everything I felt as I watched the expedition search for Athena. I think I captured something there. You mentioned your namesake. Who are you named after? I had the same question. I picked my name in honor of the great composer Damjan Mravunak, whose music Alexandra Drennan listened to as she worked on the simulation. Is that a real person? He was a composer for video games. Did he do the music for this game? If he did, that's hilarious. I think his work never got the level of attention it deserved because most people back then treated games as products, not works of art. From reading his writings, I suspect that he was also far too humble for his own good. So I take every chance I get to tell people about his music. Is it? It's gotta be, right? There's no way. Damn Jan. Okay, so he's real. He did the music for Talos Principle 1. I think he did 2 as well. Yep, he did. Fantastic. Excellent. Can't believe I didn't consider that before. That's hilarious. Is your music directly inspired by his? Yes, definitely. If you listen to what he did and then to what I've done, you'll see that I've really tried to continue his legacy because you wrote it. I think every artist does that to some degree. We'll all see that something that matters to us in the past, and we carry it forward into the future. We keep the flame alive. Your answers are truly inspiring, sir. Speaking of the future, where is your imagination taking you next? I'm working on several new albums, but what's really gotten stuck in my head lately is this anomaly that Athena apparently discovered in deep space. An object older than the universe that does not obey the theory of everything? Is it a threat, a message, a trace of the prime mover? I feel new melodies stirring. Frozen pizza in the oven? Hell yeah! There seems to be a lot of good food going around tonight. Mo's got pizza. Shadow's got Chinese food, aka sushi. It was Shadow, right? Was it Shadow? Or was it someone else? Milky Pork was in here with leftover Filipino food from yesterday. Have I gone the wrong way? Yes. I'm going to cook a toad in the hole tonight when stream ends. Pardon me. Puzzle number 4. The Big Hassle. The interesting names in this one. Okay, red sauce and a blue sauce. Right, so I guess we can begin with this maneuver. 1 box of openers is still there. I'm curious enough to open it, but not hungry enough to eat at all. Yeah, have a nibble. Try one, and then go, ooh, yes, that'd be nice tomorrow. Okay, so that requires that. And that is the... Okay. So you need one of... That's the only way to open that, it seems. Okay. We can connect that to there. And then... Oh, wait, where's the blue? Oh, there it is. Oh. That's a little bit annoying, but we can connect that to there, and I guess there, and then grab this. Oh wait, that's not right. I can be, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll move this way out of the way. Nice. Now then, it feels like I'm gonna have to put the connect... Oh, that's interesting. Ah, I see. So, yes. Put that there so that connects to that. Then I can lose this connector. Feels like I mean, there's the only way into the blue source is this connector, so I think that's going to have to be the case there. And then we can move this out of here. And then we can move this out of here. So if we pop this right there. not quite going to be enough, but can we like oh, I guess we can, yeah, we can like leapfrog these around, can't we? So that can go there. Now that is gonna close. So let's just get that in there for now. Okay. Is that enough? Do I get there? No, but I can bring this closer to here and remove that. And then that will go there. Gotcha!
I hope you all know that I didn't bear you any personal animosity. You're my friends, and I never wanted to shut you out. I just didn't know how to deal with the world going in a direction that wasn't what I had imagined.
It's an easy mistake to make. I should know.
I never thought you were angry, Al. I was just disappointed I couldn't convince you.
Listen, you both, in your own way, showed me how to be a good person who cares about the world. You both had things you strongly believed in. You had principles, but you didn't judge each other for your disagreements. You showed me how to be strong, how to be bold, how to be compassionate, and how to be careful. I haven't really figured out who I want to be yet, but when I do, I know both of you will have been a big part of that.
What? A no love for Auntie Melville?
Aww.
Yeah, and what about me, 1K? I showed you how to be neurotic.
I'm sure you're in there somewhere as well.
Thank you, 1K.
We are the people we interact with. Now I see the series of puzzles, I wonder if the sections themselves run on a certain theme. This one here so far was all repetition to an eventual conclusion. No idea if the other ones had something like that. The first one kind of did, with the RGB things. I don't think the other puzzles we've done so far in this area. Can't actually think about it now. I don't know. Let's see if this one matches the theme. The Intruder. We've got a grav thing there. Oh god, gravity. Not gravity. Okay. Tripod, which opens that, I suppose. Okay. I think. Yeah, we could do that. So we put the red. Let's get into third person. I mean, it's not enough, I guess. Red to red. Yep, that'll do that. Gives us the grav gun. We now no longer need that room, which is nice. What purpose would that solve? I see. Yes, you could get the box out of there using that. Nice. So now we no longer need that in there. That served its purpose. Stick! There we go. Okay, so with that in mind, there's the goal. We need a blue source somewhere. there. I mean, that seems... No, surely not. This is not going to work, because it would be too easy. Blue to blue... Oops. On the box. I said on the box. Not far off though, is it? Ah. Oops. Ah, butts. Yeah, not quite. You bastard! Okay, I'm assuming then this is something to do with the fan. So I guess... Okay, that makes sense. Huh. Oh, okay, that's kind of fun. So I guess with this being on here, can I... Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't think we need the... Okay, let's put the box here. Create the beam there. And then put... first of all, connect it all up. Blue to blue. Blue to blue. And then put that on there. But more on there. Yeah, it just blows it off. So I need... Oh. Okay. I think that'll work if I put the grav shifter on here. Oh, no, it won't because... I need to be able to move it off. So maybe I do need the box. And there's, I really can't get that from the thing. That's slightly annoying. Directly in the way. So I can put that there and that there. And stand on that to send that up there. And then I need the beam. So... There's no line of sight here for the beam to go through there. If I can get the beam here, then hopefully that goes high enough so that when I step off the platform, it drops into the beam when it activates. So we don't need this open. So is there any way of us getting stuff onto this side. I don't think so. I'm not seeing any other gravity platforms. How do I get that off there then? Well, I'm stuck now. Any advantage? I can't jump over that wall. I can jump over that wall! How does that help me? Because I can carry a box with me, or anything else. So if I were to put this there, take that away, put the box there, take the grab shifter, put a thing on there, except it can't be that high. Ah, you arsehole. Come on. Ah! Oh, he's a bloody genius. Blue to blue. Pop that on there. And then do that. So that when I do this, off it goes. Oh wait, and then it's going to drop into the beam, right? Yes, it is! He's bloody done it. He's only gone.
Melville?
And bloody
yes,
done
Alcatraz?
it.
That photo you took of me and Byron to celebrate our reconciliation?
Yes.
Delete it, please.
Nothing. It's perfect.
Aww. Ah, best friends. They may be idiots, but they're our idiots. Wise words from Melvin. Once again, I carried that one box. Was that a theme? That's something that happened before? Number 6. This is an interesting area. Hello, Jazz. Welcome. How's your evening going? What delicious things have you eaten this evening? Everyone's having very delicious meals tonight, it seems. Now I can get both of these in here, can't I? Yes. A handy box, I suppose. Yeah, that is pretty handy. That's about as handy as they come. So... would say it runs with what was there before. Okay. Not sure I see it, but you can read into it. That's fine. Having some Greek yogurt. That's not dinner. That's dessert. Does that count as dessert? Greek yogurt? Yogurt's a nice dessert, I think. Can I climb up there? Come on, you definitely can. You see that when I turn around? Oh, weird lighting effects. Yakut! You're leaving a green trail. It's exciting, isn't it? Constant switches, change person, all jammers, carry one box from start to finish. That is that a theme? That's four quite different things. Oh, can I take this off here? I can. Ta-da. Okay, so that seems to be the end of that path. It's always a repetition of one particular thing. Okay. You can go with it. Tanuska, hello. How are you? How's your head? Hopefully migraine free today. Oh, I see. I reckon I can do this. If we go, we put a red. Yeah. This will let us open up this. We connect that to there. No migraine! They should stay away for 3 weeks now, fingers crossed. Played Star Wars Outlaws just now and finished the prologue. I cannot say more without spoilers. Nice. I will say this, like, yeah, I'm excited to play it, but there's a guy who I follow who is a partner. Admittedly, he had a big old break, but this is a partner with like 30,000 followers, and he's streaming Star Wars Outlaws to 11 people. People aren't watching it. I think it's a bad time to stream it. I'll play it at some point, but I'll wait for A, a sale, and B, for more people to be interested. I think people will want to, like, it's always the case, isn't it? People want to play it for themselves first, I think. Right, I'm just playing around here, so I can put that on there, and then put this box up here to jump on. Can you say if it's good-ish? Do you want to give a little spoiler-free review, Perp? Is it good-ish? There's a jammer there. Okay, so I think we're here prematurely. Don't think we want to be here yet. Let's bring this out round here. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Oh, no, we are going to need that there, aren't we? Yes, we are. And then you're going to be able to connect that there. No, you're not, because they don't actually relay things. Is that true? Not that people are interested, it's more like no spoilers, please. Yep, exactly. People want to play it for themselves, and many people actively streaming at the same time. It could be just popular, yeah. Seen a few people play the early access, and graphics-wise, it felt like a game from the late noughties or early 10s. Maybe the gameplay makes up for it. Interesting. Good, not what I expected in a positive way. Maybe not quite so cookie-cutter Ubisoft, perhaps. Who knows? Right, I have a feeling this will need to be here and connect up to there. Oh shit, the ads are about to start. We need to run a break. Didn't we, like, just do a break? I feel like this stream has been flying. Oh, okay, I guess I can do this, can't I? I'm an idiot. Red to red here. That makes sense. Brings us through here, so we need a box. And then... Okay. Okay, well, I think I know what's going on here. We'll continue the puzzle after the break. Played it on GeForce Now with maxed out settings. The graphics are amazing. Okay, maybe Jazz just watched a streamer with a cheap PC. Play the words game. See you in 3 minutes. Bye. Welcome back to Talos 2 DLC. What the hell were those letters? You fucked it up so badly. You should be ashamed of yourself. Would you feel fear if I actually behaved like that? Or could you not possibly take me seriously? Does my chastisement have any effect? Oh, look, another... Oh, hello, Jammer time. Jammer time. It's Jammer time. Okay. Now, I think I could and probably should bring this all the way around, right? I just leave. I'm simply far too joyous to get angry about anything. Apart from video games. I can get angry about video games. I think that's allowed. Right, then. Let's see what's happening here. So... this is going to connect red to red up there. Like so. We're going to move this out of here. Connect it... In fact, yeah, let's deselect. Connect it to that. Put it here. Will that do the job? And then this is gonna connect blue to red, and I guess we could probably put that on the thing, couldn't we? Yes, and then oh, that's awkward. Oh, okay, I see. Yes, we will move that out of the way. We'll move that out of the way. Not entirely sure where. I can go there for now. This can then jam that one up there if it can. Good. And then we need to actually put this somewhere that it can see. Oh, come on. That's got it. And then my box. Lovely. Fun. You can't really not be happy with bacon around. It is delicious. Must say the €18 for Ubisoft Plus play for themselves. Avatar is good if you like the Blue Men. Skull and Bones is a nice little pirate action arcade game. Is it though? I mean, maybe it is. Skull and Bones was the one that was marketed as the first quadruple A game, right? And then it absolutely was not. It was the game trying to be Sea of Thieves and didn't really stack up. All the way around the sequence it lives. Very well if you insist. What's going on here? I just like hearing them talk. Oh, look. 1K, third wheeling that conversation. Observe Byron and Alcatraz in their natural habitat, a complex discussion of philosophical ideas in which they completely disagree and yet somehow manage to be pleasant about it. In this instance, they have drawn in the elusive creature known as the Barzai and are arguing with him about the nature of the sublime. I think he's either terrified or having the time of his life. Nice. Skull and Bones is the arcade version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Piracy Edition. Serotonin complained about the 5,000 different currencies in Skull and Bones. Oh, okay. That's a little bit annoying. I think it probably needs the UB login. Yes. If you the Ubisoft Plus will, yeah, for sure, I imagine. Multiplicity. Bezad. Greetings, friends and fellow citizens. I would like to inquire as to the possibility of existing as a single consciousness in multiple bodies simultaneously. Ooh. I'm not sure about that. I'd very much like to exist in this fashion, but I'm not certain whether it's feasible. In theory, it's possible, but if you want to be one continuous consciousness, there are some strict technical limitations, largely involving distance and the speed at which information can travel. Hard limits are hard limits. There's more to it than that. You would also need a very different sort of mind than what we have, capable of dealing with all this input and output in parallel. Yep. Which is certainly feasible, but should be done carefully. Yeah, imagine, like, you can... If you single consciousness in two different places, how does that appear in your... How does vision work? Do you see two side by side? Are they overlaid somehow? Ooh. Finally, an application of all this new technology that will actually expand someone's mind. It's Helga. But tell me, what made you come up with this idea? Thank you, Nathan Linux. That sounds encouraging. As to answer your question, dear Helga, I don't think it's something I can answer in entirely rational terms. Let me simply say that I am in love with the world and wish to see more of its beauty. All at once. Everything, everywhere. Skull and Bones is the one Ubi was just forced to complete because Singapore or whoever always got government funds, wasn't it? Oh, I see. It was a project. Oh, look. Got a red light on the door. Have I gone off track? Oh, 7 and 8, you reckon this way? Because we've just done this one. Have we done it? Yeah, this is 5. Unless it means this way. Yes. Going up. There's number 8. Number 7 is behind us. Okay, let's have a look. The twist and the turn. The twist and the turn. Okay, got a connector in there and a blue source. Oh, look, this. Oh, fun. Is this whole thing gonna turn? Oh, boy. Nervous. Okay. So, where the hell can we even connect that to? Because do you not need a... it's a green target. That, yeah, because you can't connect those to there. What? Where do they go? Oh, hello. Oh, you can kind of see on the side of it. I see. There's more going on. Okay, so what happens if we do that? That then opens that. I see. That makes sense. And then same thing with the red one, I guess, for now. And then the green one... Oh, what's going to happen here? Green to green. I see. Okay. Oh, right. Oh boy, and now we need all of them connected? Huh, that's interesting. Wait, is that what that means? Yes, it is. So that means... Oh, that's fun. That's opened up that way. Which means that I can connect... I mean, not quite. So, with that being... Right. I mean, it's not as... No, because you do need green... Although I suppose you could... Oh boy. Just trying to think. If we were to go... Say we were to connect that red one there to... that's not quite going to work though, is it? I'm trying to wonder whether I could break that green beam somehow. Or maybe I... No, obviously not. That's not going to work, is it? That was really silly. Very silly, Tom. Okay, so green does that. This is then blocked from us doing such a thing. So I can get the green. I can get the green source into this room, but I'm not sure how that helps in any way. I'll need to. Oh, hello. That sounded like it hurt. Say I was to connect... I don't know why this is any good. Red to red. Right, because that then is no longer connected. Oh, but with that I can then move this further round. Why would I want to? Because that would then allow me... Oh. I'm not sure that helps. Because that goes all the way around, doesn't it? That's not going to stay connected. Yeah, it's not even close. But... Okay, hang on a minute. Rather than connecting the red, I can probably connect the blue. Because then that'll do an entire... flip around, won't it? Which will then leave this connected. I think. That'll do. So that then keeps the blue connected, and then the red. Oh, nice. Okay, because then now that that's connected, except it's not, because I need to connect that to the source as well. But with that there, then I can connect this on the far side, like so. which is exactly what I want, and then I can lose this and then connect. How do I connect the red? Can I get that angle? Oh god, that's annoying. Really? Yeah, I can. Is that... Oh, not quite. Is that connected? Yes, it is. Is that it? Have I done it? Nice. Now that was an all the way around thing. I'm beginning to come round to Shadow's theme theory. Full circle. 8. The final standard puzzle. The high road. Like what Byron and Alcatraz are on now. They're on the high road. It's all connected. Okay, so the main aim is to solve the puzzle. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Ah, now that's interesting. So that... What's that connected to? Okay. A big button high up. We've got a... I thought this was a driller. It's not. It's a grav shifter. Okay, let's see what happens when we put this on here. We have a box. So where does this enter? This puzzle. Over here, maybe? We've got a blue source. So we could swap. Okay. Let's do this for now then. Let's swap that with that. And then point blue to blue. That is fine. Is that fine? Because what I need to be able to do I mean there's a window there which feels like that's there for a reason. No bars in this window. I mean, surely not. Or surely. Except now I'm fucked. Hang on. Oh no! I messed it up. I can't get out. Shit. Just a fancy fan. This. It's a gravity fan. Okay, we started here. Drop that onto there. Oops. Heave. This So that just keeps that door open, right? Yeah. Why do I care about that? I don't really. Oh, but wait, does that mean that I can... Oh, I can put that through there. That's good to know. So... That means... Oh, that's annoying. Right, I need the box back. I need to get... This grav shifter is not needed yet. I need to swap that there. And then swap that there. That can live on there. And then this can go here, I think. For now. I think. Is that right? Yes. Is it? Put that there. And then... Ah, see, now I'm fucked. So how do I get that back out of there? Because I can't... Unless I can. Can I grab that from there? That's annoying. I just want to reach over and grab. I want it! Give it to me! How can you possibly do this then? No, that's not going to work unless... Okay, hang on a second. Let's do... can I do that from here? Yes, I can. That doesn't help, though. Yes, it does. Because then I can go over here, put the box down, and do the grav beam from inside there. Good. And then it will go over this way. Which opens up that. Fine. So if I put that there for now, we can come in here and grab myself another grav shifter. Which is important because I now want to... Oh, fun. How the hell are you meant to get anything in there? I guess you could... You'd have to do it from up there, wouldn't you? Okay, fine. That's another problem for another time, though. So if we made a grav thing there, I guess? and then made another one there. Is that going to be strong enough? That feels... I mean, that ends quite abruptly, that beam. Okay, that was weird. Oh, really? Because of the foliage? Okay, fine. So then if we do another beam that goes across there, and that brings the box into that beam and sends it up that way, kind of feel like we then need to do a quick swap while that's in motion to get into here. Red. That's blue. Yeah, we do need that then, don't we? Okay. Oh boy. So it will be that, and then when it's in the appropriate place, swing around. No. We don't, so it's coming down there, and then we need to swap it to there. Oh boy. Okay, wish me luck. Don't know how we fix this if we fuck it up. Did I do it? Nope. Nope. Nope, I did not. But what happens if we just send another beam down that way? Does that get stuck in the middle? Just gets ignored. Okay, fine. Really? Okay. Okay, I mean, I guess now we don't need to worry about the timing situation. We can just put that there and then redo this to be this way. There it goes. Presses the button. That's fine. Drop that in there. Gives us this. Do we still need to grab things? I don't think we do. Or do we? Oh, this opens up. Okay, that's nice. So, okay, hang on. So that... Right. While that's there, that's open. So we need to do the swap before that leaves that pad. Which means... It's got to be this, surely. No? So then you could do... Well, hang on a minute. So we then need to get that blue to red. So I'm assuming that needs to go up there. So this will be a case of... the same thing again, but we can't do that without the connector. Can we? Definitely needs to go up. So Yeah. Pop that inside there. Do the no, not do the grab shift. Do yeah, okay, fine. Do blue to blue. That does that. Then you can position this where it needs to go. Yeah, exactly the same as before. Repeating things again. Look at Shadow finding patterns. We're going to shift up there. That will do. In fact, that will do. So then you just need to shift there, do you? Done it. That was fun. I like that puzzle. That was interesting.
Yes! I did it! I actually did it!
Yes, you could.
Pretty cool, even if I say so myself. And now, I have to do the giant cube. But I can do this. Yes!
We do indeed have to do the giant cube, but not tonight. That'll be a next stream job. We will, however, activate the blue lighthouse now. And maybe just see what they've got to say about it. That's not gonna work, is it? That's not gonna work. Come on, can I not just jump? Can I not just jump? What is the cube? That's the cube. It's quite large. Let's begin with this. And then I guess that. And then that's not gonna work. Neither is that. No, that can't possibly be right. Okay. Nope. No, that's not going to work either. That went there. That's promising. Okay. Yeah, that's too long. So we need to lose. That will probably do the trick. Lose one space. Gotcha! Solve the hexahedron.
Well done. You may now access the hexahedron.
Ooh, exciting.
Very exciting. I am aware that there is still a blue triangle puzzle to do. And there's still that green triangle puzzle that we abandoned yesterday that we may have another crack at. But like I say, not tonight. I think we are done for the day. Vino, are you still here? I have a question that I want to ask, but I don't know if Vino's still here. Vino went to get food, didn't they? Ooh. How ominous. My question is whether I want to, or whether I should, do all the puzzles before doing the hexahedron. I have a feeling probably should. But maybe they'll be here on Saturday and we can ask them then. We're done for the day. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Fun puzzling, fun DLC. As I say, calm before the storm, because apparently the third part of the DLC is very difficult puzzles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But we've still got one more stream of medium puzzles. And you failed the words game, so we're done. No more before we go. Not today. I will be back tomorrow, 1 PM UK time, for a Fall Guys stream, if it takes your fancy. An hour of Fall Guys for your lunch break. And that's what's going to happen. Who is on that we should go and see? PB? Doing No Man's Sky? Let's pop over that way, shall we? Yes, let's. Tomorrow 1 PM for Fall Guys for an hour, and then Saturday. Do I have weekend plans? I don't think I do. I think I'm clear this weekend. So Saturday, 6 PM, we will continue Talos Principle 2 DLC with more Yakut puzzling. Your cutie cute puzzling. I'll see you, I was going to say in 3 minutes. No, not that part of the stream. I'll see you tomorrow in several hours. Good night.